respect for him, and yeah, grew up watching him.
What about the Steelers organization in general? What is your perception of them?
I mean, growing up, I always kind of viewed them as kind of, the blue collar, hard working, physical team. I think that kind of still stands. It's kind of what they stand for, and like I said, a great organization that I think everybody has a lot of respect for.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gene. Let's go over to Hayes and then John Reed.
Hey, Jake, what will it be like for you trying to pre-snap identify where guys are coming from and making sure that the Steelers don't have any of those, unblocked guys coming right at you? What's the challenge that their defense presents in that fashion?
Yeah, I mean, the study this week, really diving in and making sure that we're watching the tape that they've put out there this year and making sure we're as prepared as we can be. Obviously, they get paid to game plan too. They're going to bring some stuff and try to get home. And we'll just have to be ready, have to adjust, have to prepare, and be ready for whatever looks they give us.
Do you feel like this is a special opportunity for you to prove that, from a mental standpoint, you can anticipate and react to what elite defense is trying to throw at you?
I think it's a great challenge. Yeah, I think every week is. I think every week's a great opportunity, and this one's no different. It's a really good football team coming in here, and to have the opportunity, as a team, to go out there and try to go out and win a ball game. I think it's a great opportunity, and we're all going to work real hard this week and get ready for it.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Hayes. Let's go over to John Reed. And if there's any other questions, please raise your hand now.
Just similar question to you. Do you feel more comfortable now going into your third start facing this team that, that has that pressure like they're going to present?
Definitely. I think, going into my third week, getting to get out there and play, I feel more and more confident every day that I get to go out to practice. Every day I get to step on the field on Sunday. And so this week will be no different. Continue to build confidence and put good stuff on tape and try to put my team in a position to go win.
What do you feel you have to do? Do you feel you have to release quicker? Or, what do you do when you look at a team with the amount of sacks that they have this year?
I think you got to stick to your game. I think you can't get too caught up in trying to get the ball out too quick or forcing things or pressing yourself. I think you got to stick to the game plan. We're going to go through it this week and prepare really well, and coaches will put a good game plan together, and we're going to try to stick to it. Sacks happen, tackles happen, all those things happen. That's football, and it's all about playing the next play and sticking to our game plan.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, John. Let's go over to Cassidy.
Hey, Jake. Yeah, TJ Watt specifically, what does he bring? How important is it to just kind of have an eye on him the entire time?
I mean, he's a great player. He's a physical player. He's fast. He's got great moves. That shows up on tape every week. But, you can't get too caught up and focusing on where one guy is. Especially a team like this, they're good across the board. They got a lot of good players. And so, like I said before, we're going to have to game plan. And, I think we got good players too. We got guys that can go make plays, offensive line that's been blocking really well, and a running back who can run the ball really well. So, I think we have stuff to bring too. And like I said, we'll game plan and we'll be ready to go on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you mentioned James too, because that was my next question. He was listed today on ESPN's list of top rookies as number 6. He probably would push that question off. So as his teammate, what case would you make for James being Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, he would definitely push that question off. He's a real humble guy. He's real quiet, awesome dude. But I think he should definitely be in the discussion. And, to be in his position to come out, as an undrafted guy and step on the field week 1 and to play like he has, to run the ball like he has and bring the physical element and the big playability that he's brought all year long. I think he should definitely be in the conversation. If I was on the committee to make that decision, he would get that vote for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Cassidy. And thanks, Jake. That's all we got for you today. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Sorry, you would think I'd be ready after this.
Hey, Cassidy with a K. You should be ready
Hey.
if your name starts with a K.
Hey, Keelan with a K. How are you?
I'm good. My last name starts with a C, though.
So same diff. Wanted to go back to, I was looking through some of your social media the other day. When did Pros the Goal start?
It actually started my freshman year in college, like 2012 to 13. And it's funny because a couple of days ago, I just looked at it to see how good it's been going since. But it's actually a lot of people on there right now on the hashtag Pros Go. But I'm not gonna take it from them. They can have it. Somebody will probably stamp it one day and be like, "Yeah, I started this," and I'll just be like, "Yeah, okay, you can have that." But yeah, that's where it started. It was just some like a motivation for me and my roommate. Just something that we was just trying to give each other to make it out of the mud, I guess you could say.
How do you feel you've done so far? I mean, year 4, right?
Well, honestly, those times I already. What is this man doing at this top left? Is that a pit? Like, okay, but yeah, I mean, we made it. It's okay to go back and look at it now, but then it was more like a head down, keep your head down every time you look at it. You just got to be ready for every opportunity because, like I said, like coming from small school and stuff like that, you don't really get the chances. So that was really just something that I kept like to keep me going, to keep pushing me.
Who was your roommate?
Cody Mills. That's funny that I'm giving him a shout out right now. I talk to him every day. That's my best friend. But Cody Mills played linebacker, fat boy. That's what I call him.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Yeah, actually tag him in it. I don't really know his name. At Cleats Meets. I don't get that part either. But yeah.
I'm sure he has his reasons. Thank you, Keelan.
I hope so.
Thanks, Cassidy. Let's go over to John Shipley.
Hey, Keelan. Obviously, Pittsburgh's defense gets a lot of recognition up front, but what have you seen on tape from their secondary and their corners?
I mean, they undefeated for a reason. It's Wednesday. I ain't gonna act like I've watched tape, but I ain't really like got to look into depth. But there's no point in looking into depth when you know there's a team that's gonna come ready to play. So I know they're coming ready to play, so I gotta come ready to play on my behalf. They're gonna do what they have to do, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm at the T on what I need to do, so that way, because like I said, they know we obviously know they come to work, so I gotta come ready for my 9-0 mentality. I guess I should say 2-8 mentality.
And then a quick follow-up, Keelan. Obviously you're in a contract year. Is that something that's kind of hard to push out of your mind until after the season, or there's so much going on this season you don't really think about it?
I mean, honestly, you can't give me a specific number, so I ain't really hyped about nothing. So I'm gonna keep going until that number is written down right there in my face.
Thanks, Keelan. Appreciate it.
No problem. Hey, is there a football player named John Shipley?
There's one named AQ Shipley. People have ragged on me my entire life asking me, but nah, I'm not a football player. Jordan Shipley too.
No, not Jordan Shipley. It's another Shipley. Where are you from?
I'm from here, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Wherever you are right now. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, John Shipley. We'll go over to Mark Long.
Hey, what's up with Gene?
I think he might be frozen.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
That's
definitely
just the
frozen.
question of the
thankfully.
day every day.
But he looks
Screenshot
like
that.
often.
Somebody screenshot that
Oh, I already have it.
and post it and
Well.
tag me in it.
I'll let Cassidy or John handle that. The wrath could be vicious. Following up on, we don't get you nearly enough. So following up, do you want to be here in next year? Do you see this thing about to turn? I mean, you were part of the 17 phenomenon and how great that run was. Do you see that, as something that this franchise is close to becoming again?
Shoot, I'm down. It's 32 teams. I've been on this one team for 3 3/4 of a year. And like I said, it ain't been the greatest thing, but it's football, and that's what we're here for. We're here to play football. We obviously here to get paid. And like I said, like he asked about the money. Like I can't give you the money. I can't really hope for it to come. Honestly, I just got to do my part and just let everything play its role. But when it comes to being a Jacksonville, I'm not really a party guy or anything, and apparently Jacksonville doesn't have that. So I feel very good here. I like the warm weather. Hate the cold. Shout out to Green Bay. And Yeah, like I like the warm weather. I like being here. I like being a Jaguar. I'd rather be a Jaguar than a Falcon or like a bird or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then secondly, you guys are running this, like all your friends are coming back. All your former teammates are coming back here down the stretch. I don't know if you've noticed the schedule with all
former
these guys.
teammates. Have you seen the roster? My former teammates are no longer on this. We got Cam. It's few people that I've seen for more than this year. But let's hope that the whole team comes back the next year because we know how this league works.
Well, I meant your former guys. You're going to see them in the next few weeks. Like Harrison next week. You get, I don't know, Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you know.
Harrison next week.
Yeah.
Jan.
I didn't know you were saying that. I thought you were talking about
Calais, Allen Robinson. Do you get excited for those matchups and seeing all those guys again?
It's funny because those are people I talk to almost every day, every other day, weekly. So it was kind of weird that you said that because we talk about it, but I didn't really think that. I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, I guess I am playing my old teammates coming back. Those are most of those names you name are actually good friends of mine too. So I'm definitely excited for that. But we can't jersey swap, so that sucks. You done?
All right.
Peyton Manning has to do it for you if you jersey swap this year.
You said Peyton Manning is?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's the one that approves them?
I think he's getting paid by Tide to do your jersey swaps for you.
Where are you from?
Me? Where do you think I'm from?
Kentucky. That's all I could do. I could go for Kentucky.
I'm
I
offended.
can say that because I'm from Kentucky.
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, roll Tide then. I heard it in you. You said something about some Tide.
That's right. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, Mom.
All right, Cassidy with a K.
All right, Keelan with a K.
All right. That's the last question.
All right,
so I
media
think we're
with
good.
M. All right, Gene. You have fun, dog.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, everybody.